this is your fixed bus service to Liverpool. We'll be calling at Warrington and Liverpool.
Hey you! Hello beautiful people! My name is Savannah, but on the internet I go by Savvy C, and welcome back to Savvy C Scoop. Made it to Liverpool, darlings. Met this guy on the bus. He's Ethiopian. He's lived here, I forget how long he said, but lived here for a minute. Put me on to a restaurant, so I might go see that. And we have to check into my hostel and then go explore. Hi loves, made it to Liverpool. Oh Jesus Christ. Oh my god, hit Lord. I keep forgetting about these cars and looking left, looking right. Anyways, made it to Liverpool. Lovely. Talked to my roommates. One of them is a proper Liverpool lad from here. And he literally, guys, oh my gosh, I can pull it out for you real quick. So nice. This is why I always talk to people, talk to locals. I mean, of course, stranger danger, so practice discernment. But honestly, the people you meet while traveling, fellow travelers, open-minded. Look what he did for me, guys. He wrote out, hand. You see this? Places to go. Best part of this list, his father is a security guard at the cathedral, and he put ask for John and he'll give you a free tour. I said, you know what? I'll take free. I'll take a tour. And then most importantly, place not to go. Which sucks because the Ethiopian restaurant is in Kensington. I was like, yikes. So we'll see what I do. But yeah, so great start thus far. It's a good weather day today. No rain is forecasted. There's a 40% chance tomorrow. So now I'm heading off to Albert Dock, heading over there. Then I'll head back, have dinner, and then work. And then have a full day of exploring tomorrow. Guys, look how pretty, yo. She's cute. And you can walk all alongside the pier here. And this is basically where a lot of the museums are. I'm walking now to the Beatles story and their statue, one of several I'm sure. The International Slave Museum, Tate Modern, Museum of Liverpool, all of them along this dock, along this pier, which is perfect. And it's right by the bus station. If you go to Liverpool One bus station, you're right there. So that'd be great. And I officially extended my stay till Thursday. And I think I'm gonna do one of my roommates, he's Aussie from Melbourne. Because all the Aussies I've been meeting. Some of them are haters on Americans, but it's fine. He put me on game and just said basically make Liverpool your like home base and then like pop into Manchester and other places, because yeah, Manchester gets booked up really quickly, so I think it'll be easier, maybe cheaper to stay here and let's take day trips, because the trains are really frequently and they're super cheap, so I think I'll do that instead. Hey Jude, don't be afraid. Take a what? Take a sad song and make a what? And make it better. Remember to let all into your heart. Then you can start to make it better. I feel like now that I'm here, the full experience is happening. I'm walking now to the Beatles statue. That's great. It's supposed to rain the rest of my stay, but for now, this is a great start to Liverpool. Good morning. Made it to stop number 1, the Liverpool Cathedral. Ooh, It's funny. There's kind of like, not beef, but little competition between these English cities. And people kept telling me, in reference to this cathedral, it's bigger than St. Abbey's in London. And that's the sea, honey. And that's the sea. So now, hopefully I'll find John, Dave's father, and the brother will give me a tour.
It took a while, but it's a very new, modern cathedral. Nothing like this will ever get built again in this country.
You think so?
So it is quite big. So it holds about 3,000 people.
Wow.
If it's you know, a big civic ceremony of some sort or religious ceremony. So you know, maybe famous people who are well known on television who die and have a funeral from here, from Liverpool, then the cathedral will fill up for that. If there's a royal occasion, then the cathedral will fill up as well. And then we've got our sister cathedral on the opposite side, the Cavern.
That was absolutely bloody brilliant. This is why you always talk to locals. Practice discernment, of course, especially if you're like me, you're traveling solo, you don't want me. But there's great people in the world, truly. And locals know their city like no one else. And shouts to Josh, shouts to Dave, shouts to the Stettern family. Great tour and so much history, and really fascinating too. And I appreciate his honesty about how it's both a civic institution, obviously of course religious, but it's also a civic center and a cultural hub, and how that boosts Liverpool, and how in 2008 Liverpool was named the capital of culture in England. So the more you know. Very great start to today. Made to stop number 2, the Baltic Triangle, and before the Liverbirds. So it's a cool little art district off of Jamaica City. Yeah, man. Wagwan. Hi, love. It's your girl, Savvy Spice, checking in from what is now by far, actually it's tied. Liverpool is tied with one other city in England to be my favorite cities in the country. And you guys by now can clearly see why. Filled with so much culture, history, personality. I love it. I stumbled my way, as a true nerd that I am, into the Central Library. And isn't this so cool? Along the way there, the main pathway to get in, are all these names of books. Thought that was really interesting. Then this is the interior. And again, one thing I love is not only a good view, but a good view for free. And this is at the top, the rooftop of Liverpool Central Library. Highly recommend. Great place to work as well. Free Wi-Fi always. Just a good travel hack. Always is a free library. That's great. Then moving on, this is the Bluecoat, which is the oldest building in Liverpool city center. It survives so much. Bombings, wars, etc. It's always stayed there. Like this, for example, the May bomb in 1914 after World War One. That sign in particular, to go back and read that if you're a fellow creative. Keep going. We need your voice. We need your talent in this world. It was a beautiful weather day. This was back in September. And I just really enjoyed it. Just was finding so many great things. I love this quote about books don't need batteries. And this was like a proper bookstore. This is a bookstore, that has that nice book smell. Then I went to M&S in Liverpool One. It was huge. Had Percy Pigs for the first time, which ironically enough, Lewis Hamilton introduced me to. Then this is the the bombed out church. Looked out. I don't know what I'm thinking about. And then I went down on Bold Street. In Bold Street, oh my goodness, guys, I loved it so much. This shirt in particular. Just imagine any kind of just eclectic, one of a kind, like thrift, hipster, boho, vintage, chic stores all in one place. That's Bold Street. Loved it there. Then went to Tesco's to get my beloved rice, which now that 2024 is coming up, a new year, I need a break. I am riced out. Oh my goodness. I just can't cook. That's the tea of the matter, but I need to work on that. Then after Singapore GP, I got a little nostalgic for the old days of Carlando. Then I went to bed, and this is me saying goodnight. Peace. Bye. And then woke up the next day magically, had my Tesco muffins for breakfast, of course, and then with it being gloomy, unlike the day prior where it was nice and sunny, I went inside, and my first stop was the World Museum, which is to the immediate left of the Central Library that I was at yesterday, and it far surpassed my expectations, let me tell you. Really interactive, lively for all ages, but this part sent me. These were all I don't know, I really jumped when I first came in. I wish I got my initial reaction on camera. It was so funny, but I just had to show this. I don't know why, but moving on. And just, again, really interactive, immersive, something for everyone, all ages. I didn't feel too old to be there. And this quote's really powerful, too.
I am the District Honor, a Malawian comedian, and I am here to ask you if museums are laughing matters.
Let me know in the comments if you think museums as a concept are a laughing matter. That was an overarching theme throughout this museum, which I thought was really fascinating, an idea that as someone who goes to museums frequently, I never thought of it before. Then on top of that, there are these series of quotes, which I really encourage you to pause and read a bit further and look into it more. this was taken back in September when I went, but now in December, a few months later, they're even more pertinent to what's happening across our globe right now, and paying attention and taking notes from history and applying it to now is really important. And it just really, I don't know, it empowered me, but also made me think like, oh la la.
That would like some of the things back that we keep in our museums, and how do we contextualise that to understand the British relationship with Africa. We go into an exhibition on Egypt or China or Greece, and we are wowed by the amazing achievements. This should be what we do with exhibitions on these African civilizations. And then we can discuss the recent history of colonisation, then where we are up to now in terms of their art and culture and civilization society.
It's about creating something more engaging and bringing a fresh narrative to the artworks that they have.
It takes effort to try and find what you're looking at, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And you have to look closely at the role of this particular display should be probably about challenging theft and stolen, to describe how we came by the artifacts immediately. That challenges the idea that they just kind of appeared. People already start to kind of think about, well, what does that mean, stolen? Who stole it? Why was it stolen? What does that actually mean?
The museums decided that they have a right to own it, and their right to show it in their museum is more important than the people who it's stolen from having it returned. With the bureaucracy of it, it's like, well, you didn't have bureaucracy when you stole it, so it's like, why? So it's kind of like, why do we just steal it back?
Being someone who is of African ancestry, but has a 400 years? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, 400 year long separation from that. It was really bittersweet, I guess to say, of going to this and reading just about transatlantic slave trade and the legacy of it, and how all these museums, all these galleries, wealth, etc., systems in place, businesses in place, were built off of such atrocities and the kidnapping and enslavement of people. And so now it's just really interesting to see how, in a modern day context, we're wrestling with that and just dealing with the consequences of those actions of the past. Now moving on to Walker Art Gallery, which is to the right of both the Royal Museum and the Central Library. And I really liked it here as well. I really appreciated too, they had that sign talking, or just giving a trigger warning about talking about transatlantic slave trade, which I really appreciated. And it was a nice mix of everything. This particularly caught my eye. You guys know I'm a fashion girly. Maybe not if you're new here, but I love my little fashion. I lived in Paris for 3 years, so that really has always stuck with me and rubbed off on me. Love seeing the 1920s flapper dresses of the day. And then throughout the rest of this, I just show various parts, or different eras, I should say, throughout the centuries, across different nationalities, different areas across Europe, time periods, all that good stuff. And it's just really, really fascinating. So I'm going to just shut up a little bit and let you guys enjoy the art. voice this day too, which I forgot to add. So hence why I'm doing a voice number now later. But that was Walker Art Gallery. Highly recommend. Saw Beehive. Unique! Then the next day is a little cute little fit check. And then I was off to the Metropolitan Cathedral. Hello, beautiful people. It's your girl. Lots happened since we last spoke. My voice is back fully. No, not fully, but I feel a lot better. I still have a headache though. But my voice is back, which is the most important thing. I'll sit down for a second, talk to you guys, give you a little update on what's going on. So, I forget how long it's been since we spoke, but since then, I've made the following decisions. Numero uno. Not going to Manchester. Sorry, vibes. It's not today. It's not this trip, okay? Just can't go anywhere north. It's time to head south. So, today's gonna be my last full day in Liverpool. I'm heading to London tomorrow, prayerfully. There's a strike, but there are some trains that are protected. Strike safe, as Trainline calls them. So hopefully I'll get on one of those, pop back to London. I just need to rest for a bit. I think I'm just a bit tired and the cold's starting to really get to me, so I need to go back south where it's warmer. And then regroup for a second, then heading to Brighton with the lake. So stay tuned for that, that'll be fun. Then Southampton as well, and then I'll be done with the UK. Cause yeah, this weather, these prices is all good to you, girl. You know what I'm saying? It's time to go super warm. So now I'm just on my way to Sefton Park in Lark Lane, and maybe Penny Lane. I don't know how close Penny Lane is over there. We'll see. While it's warm, it's a sunny, beautiful day here in Liverpool, and I thought I'd do that, enjoy the good weather, and then tomorrow I could check out my hostel room, but I'll just do museums because tomorrow will be cloudy and overcast like it normally is. So I thought make best of the temperature today. So that's what I'm off to do now. First stop. I was here the other day, but I went to see it in the sun. This is the other church, the Metropolitan Church, at the Anglican Church. So yeah, that's a little update on me. Off set and we go. Sefton Park and it's lovely. Look at my little view. I'm here and I'm so relaxed. I officially booked my train back to London. It's on Sunday the 1st now versus Saturday, which will be tomorrow, the 30th. Today's Friday the 29th. And I was so anxious because I felt like I didn't have enough money to cover both another night in Liverpool and my train back, but I will, and I do. And honestly, just having that realization, my headache disappeared. I can't snap. I never have been able to snap, but you know what I mean? Just poof, gone. And I'm just really realizing that just my anxiety really just be lying to me. And I overthink and just stress myself out so unnecessarily. But I'd say by day I'm getting better managing it and trying to use and figure out how to use the anxiety that I have and that energy and my creativity and my mind to my advantage more than my disadvantage. But yeah, so I'm here. I'm gonna read my book a little bit on my phone so you can't see me reading, but then just take my word for it. Then walk around a bit more. There's tennis courts over there, so I'm gonna watch them play for a bit. I miss hitting. I want to play soon. And then walk to Lark Lane and then go from there. Lark Lane and it's alive. It reminds you a lot of Bold Street in the center. It's far though. It's about an hour one-way walk, 30-minute public transport or car ride, but it's worth it if you have the extra time. Just kind of see a vibe, get a drink, retro shopping, thrift shopping, quirky stuff that's your vibe, then come to Lark Lane. It's cool. Lark Lane, so much fun. Here's a little recap of what you can see there, what you can stumble upon there without giving too much away. I highly recommend. I loved it. It's just one street, but it's just filled, again, like I said earlier, with so much personality, so much charm, very unique. Feels like, obviously, you know, you're in England, but just feels like you're in a whole different place in a different world. And I love cities that have that. I love cities that still despite globalization and modernity, social media influence, etc., still have its charm, its wit, its personality to it, and really hold that stronger and closer to them. Leaving Sefton Park and Lark Lane, I almost forgot that fast, and now off to Albert Dock for hopefully another sunset since it's a lovely day. Yeah, I keep reading my book. I did that my first day, so it feels very full circle to it. My last full day. Morning. It's I keep saying last full day, but it is officially my last full day because I'm leaving, going back to London town tomorrow. So I'm about to pack up, check out Selina, and then I'm gonna go have a little museum day and then editing for the rest of the day. So let's go. Dock. Today is a museum day. Very excited. There's 5 museums that I haven't seen. All free entry, by the way. Hey. So we'll see how many I can get through today. And then after today, I'm still here all day tomorrow, basically. So whatever I don't see today, don't have time for today, I will see at tomorrow. The first museum up was Tate Modern, and it's sadly closed now under reconstruction because I think they're expanding it if my memory serves me well, but they have parts of their gallery in the open eye gallery. So if you're watching this and you're going to Liverpool soon, you can check it out there. Really interesting work, modern, a lot of unique perspectives, a lot of ways to champion the art, use art as a mirror and reflection to what we're going through in present day society, reflecting on different key moments in history. And again, I feel like I'm gonna sound like a broken record, but now watching this in December after filming this in September, it's just really surreal how we have these problems and these things and we just think, oh, it'll pass, or like, that's far away, how does that impact me? And it does. It's all connected, it all impacts you. Look around, pay attention, do something. Anyway, sorry, let me get off my soapbox. And that was the end of Tate Modern. I really enjoyed it. My guys just left Tate Modern, did a little walk around the square there. It's raining out, I forgot my umbrella. Foolish, I've been in England too long to do such a rookie mistake, but alas, here we are. I'm gonna dip off here for a second. It's perfect. Yeah, rookie mistake, left my umbrella in the hostel, but it is what it is. Now I'm off to the Museum of Liverpool, and then my last museum will be the Maritime and those 2 different International Slave Museum, which I'm purposely doing last. And we'll just, do a little prayer, encouragement, consume Black content, and, hopefully it won't completely derail my day emotionally speaking. But it's important to learn about these things, educate myself, and just learn some things. And so yeah, that's what I'm gonna do for the rest of the day, at least this part of the day, exploring. And then get my stuff, check into my new hostel, and then edit the rest of the day, wiping off rain droplets from my screen. Yep, so that's what's in store for today. Double spoiler alert: 1, didn't end up going to Maritime nor the Slavery Museum, but 2, I go back to Liverpool, so you'll see me go there later on. Now this, though, is my second stop, which was the Museum of Liverpool, which I highly recommend, free entry, and this was my favorite part as well. This guy named Dave, he is our conductor. He'll be your conductor for the day, and this is a little taste of what his presentation offers to you as a visitor.
Destination of it. It's a destination. Yeah. We're only late now because of him now. Look at this. Watch the signal.
Back in the day, Liverpool had an overhead railway system, and he breaks it down beautifully and illustrates how it used to work. Really, really cool. Now, this is work of Leroy Cooper, who is sadly passed, but shouts to Coopers, whoop whoop, love my people. I'm going to call him and claim him as a cousin, or maybe a long-distance uncle. These are highlighting different Scousers who are popular. Kim Cattrall, the icon, Samantha Jones from Sex and the City, is a Scouser, which had me shook. Love that. And this shows this entire section wing of the museum of Hollywood, or not, let me not even say Hollywood, film industry's relationship with the city of Liverpool. I had no idea, for example, that Peaky Blinders. Peaky Blinders was filmed in Liverpool, based off of Birmingham, but filmed in Liverpool, along with Captain America, Creed, what else? Victoria. So many movies, like literally all these posters, Sherlock Holmes, Batman, like just countless films were shot in Liverpool. And here's just some scenes showing what part of the film was shown in Liverpool. Fast and Furious was shot here as well. And it was just really interesting to see how the relationship between the city of Liverpool and these film directors and costume designers, etc., explained why they love Liverpool so much and why it fits their vision. And so it's just really fascinating for me to look into that. I think in the future I might go into filmmaking or something. I kind of do to an extent. This is what I mean. Fast and Furious 6. Yeah. So that was filmed in Liverpool. It's like, who would have thought, Really, really cool. I'm noticing that I'm more interested in filmmaking now. So maybe I'll do that in the future. We'll see. You might see me on the big screen one of these days. Stay tuned. As I said earlier, Peaky Blinders was filmed here, and this is a quote from their location manager. Maybe that could be a job for me, like a location manager. I don't know. Anyways, I'm thinking out loud. Now, this part I'm seeing Imagine, which obviously would be copyrighted with the swiftness. So you're just going to get my voiceover. But this is a fun part. You got to have like a little juke jam session. And of course, I had to do Never Gonna Give You Up, Never Gonna Let You Down, Say Goodbye. That's my song. Rick Ashley, shouts to him. And you can just pick different songs throughout various eras and just hear them playing them out loud. Then moving on, of course, the news about John Lennon passing. This is all Beatles memorabilia, as the Beatles are from Liverpool. Maybe you don't know that, but they are proper Scousers, all four of them, and just highlighting just different parts of their career and their lives, which is really fascinating. I learned about this for the first time. They had this, I knew the song, of course, All You Need Is Love, Love. Love is all you need. But I had no clue that John and Yoko Ono had this blanket on their bed and just had this demonstration just to send a message to the world. And that message still rings true today in 2023, soon to be 2024. So let's just keep that message going. This was cool just to highlight the Black talent in Liverpool. And I love this as well. These are all the #1 songs that have come from Scousers, which again, I thought was just really, really fascinating, that the place that it's not a small city, but it's not, London size, let's say. So like a mid-sized city has such a high concentration of musical talent and just gifts and passion and creativity and culture. Love it. And again, the four lads, the Fab Four, I saw one place name them. And I always love this picture of Ringo. I don't know why. He looks like scared. And these are some songs that you'll hear me dance to later.
Little word of caution. The city they try to nullify and sometimes used to crucify. Now they want to sanctify and even try and beautify. And the more they try to modify, stupefy and purify, the less we will identify.
Oh, I'm feeling this one. And Liverpool Lake, that was a cool part. You can just sit, look at the Merseyside, listen to music, my type of vibe. Played little video games terribly, and then looked at some more parts of the museum. This is about a famous music festival that takes part in Sefton Park each year, which I have yet to do a festival. Like, what type of European wannabe am I? Then I really saw my Spice Girl, Sporty Spice, who's a proper Scouser as well. Love this, showing and highlighting various stars of Liverpool. This is honoring a past accident of a lot of people who lost their lives at Anfield. All right now, Liverpool, I know you had all this to your girl. I love it. right? Which makes sense because when you walk outside around the city like a certain time, there's so much music. People are like come alive at night, it seems like, and that makes so much sense, like the heart of the city and the history of it. And people too, when I was in Birmingham and London especially, when I said I was going there, they're like, oh, you're going to Liverpool? Ew. They just hating. But I love it. And that makes sense why in 2008 they became the cultural capital of England. Wow, the more you know, the more you know.
Amazing. Absolutely strong. Very, very strong.
The accent. It's one of the most cosmopolitan accents in the world.
In one word, I would describe the accent of Liverpool as brilliant.
These 7 Ks.
Fought for my life to get here, but we're here. Amen.
First floor.
I got my umbrella. All is well. They charge for
Second floor.
storage, and it's in the heart of like the club
Third
district.
floor.
It's real close to the Cavern Club though, so I'll see that tomorrow. But I'm kind of salty. That's me up there, and this is the room. Not as nice as Selina, but it's cheaper, so we do what we can. But it's 6 bed, and then hopefully anyone else in here? I don't think so. Oh, okay. Ooh, much better shower. Ooh, much nicer shower. Okay, we like that. We're rocking with that. And let's see what the toilet situation's giving. Cute. Yeah, this can work. This can work. This can work. Only for one night. Really just here to work, honestly. Work, Cavern Club, and Slave Museum tomorrow, and Maritime Museum tomorrow. And yeah, just edit my video, eat, and then get off to London town. Alright guys, just had dinner. It was very yummy. And I've been invited to go out, or asked if I was going out tonight. I lied and said that I was. I went out last night till 4 in the morning. That was a lot. To kind of release the pressure, I guess. I don't know. But he was like, Saturday's a completely different thing. It's so much fun. A bunch of these guys are gonna go out, blah, blah, blah. And I'm tempted until I looked outside and I saw how many people were there and I said, yikes! But on one hand, I'm like, ugh, I should go out. I should do something. Like, it's my last night here. When am I gonna be in Liverpool again at age 25? I don't know. But other part of me is like, let me be responsible. Let me edit my vlog, or not my vlog, my 2,000 subscriber special video. Let me edit that. Let me just get a good night's rest and sleep and be, you know, cozy. It's nice and warm up in here. It's quiet. This is so quiet. I've inside the room to myself. There's one girl over there, but she came in, showered, left with her friend. No one else is here yet. It's past 11, almost 11. So I doubt anyone else will come. They might come, but it'll be late. So I don't know. I want to be cozy by myself. I'm like, oh, I should go have fun. So we'll see what happens. I'm going out. I'm only 25 once. I might regret this, but if it's bad, I can always come back. So I'm gonna go out. Hopefully it's fun. If not, I'll just come back. No problem. I just don't want to have any regrets. You know what I mean? Don't want to have any regrets. You know what they say about curiosity? It did what to the cat? It killed it. So I walked out and immediately I was overwhelmed. The guy who invited me out, the receptionist, him and his people were gone. The bar was closed. He told me they're leaving at around midnight. I came down at like 12:03, but eventually came around like 11:43, 11:53. But I know he was literal, and I jokingly brought my like free drink ticket as well to like see if I could cash it in. Too late. Oh well. So now I'm gonna walk over down by the dock some more time, and yeah, I'm gonna head back. I just texted someone that I met at Selina to see if they're out, and they're getting food right now. I already ate though, so I did go out. Let the record show. I did go out, but into what was gonna be my compromise anyways was I'm going to Brighton next weekend with Blake, and I was like, we're definitely gonna go out next weekend. So I was like, I'll go out next weekend. But you know, I went out. I'm here. Oh, there's the Hooters. Oh, that's so funny. This came up on my list of like attractions. It's like the Hooters of Liverpool, and now I'm here. So yeah, let the record show that I went out. It was just a lot of people, a lot of groups. I saw guys, I don't know if they were play fighting or real fighting, but they were throwing hands. So That's enough for me, child. So I'm gonna walk down to the docks one more time. And then I'm up now. I was a bit, well, I needed to like lay down for a second, but I'm up now. Everyone in my room's already asleep, which I'm shook. More people came, so I didn't have the room for myself, but it's fine. These guys came, they're all in their beds already. I left. So yeah, I think it'll be a chill night. Finish this vlog. Then go to bed. Wake up tomorrow. And then yeah, I think I'm going back and forth, guys. On one hand, I'm like, I should go see the Maritime Museum and like the Slavery Museum, just to learn that history. The other part of me is like, I'm scared. I don't know, I'm just a bit scared and hesitant. So I don't know, like I'm just a very emotional person. So we shall see. We shall see. But yeah, I'm gonna go down, see the tower. I'll definitely do that tomorrow. Maybe I'll either do the museum and the tower or just the tower tomorrow, and then just do some more work tomorrow, as it's gonna be raining again like it was today. So yeah, let the record show I went out of Liverpool. Okay, not officially, but here we are. Morning, about to check out. Floor 0. And today's just a web day. Mathew Street, birthplace of the big. Oh, you guys can barely see that, but it's there. And we're here, and it's perfect because my hostel is right there. So if you want to be in the heart of the action, stay at Kabannas. Shout out to Kabannas Liverpool. Great destination, great location, right next to Mathew Street, which is home of the Beatles and really the heart of all things music in Liverpool, especially the Cavern Club, which is very famous. I have yet to go in, but I will one of these days, so stay tuned for when I do insert the famous Cavern Club.
London Euston, which is our final stop. If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff.
Hello, she's stuck in London, she's stuck in London, 3 weeks I've been gone. It's been a minute. I'm gonna say that until I get on the student and be like, take me away. It's good to be back in good old London town. She's back in London. Ooh, stunning. Now, taking the tube to Blake's. I'm going to sleep and have a full day tomorrow. Hi babes, I'm back in, finally. 6, 5. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more. And as always, I'm sending my love to wherever you are in the world where you're watching this. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.